Hi everybody, this is Bob Iacchino from Path Trading Partners along with Mike Arnold. Quick path chat on equities. We had some pretty big earnings come out late yesterday and this morning, and there were some pretty big misses actually. UPS missed pretty big, ExxonMobil missed pretty big, Under Armour missed pretty big. So there were some misses, and when you combine with the fact that the executive orders, at least in the first 20 days of the presidency or so, the focus has really been on border security and things like that, as opposed to the tripod. Jim Cramer calls it the tripod, and I got to give him credit. The tripod of business wants, which is lower regulation, repatriation of overseas money, and corporate tax cuts. Combine all those things, and we're seeing weakness in the overall equities. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Mike to show you what he is seeing on the charts.
Okay, thanks, Bob. So I have the S&P 500 futures up here, specifically the E-mini contract. We broke out of a horizontal channel, which was defined from back in the beginning of December and all the way through December. We broke out of it and we hit the projected top of it. So that is now done. We are back to what I'd consider critical support area, which is right around this 2270. If we do continue lower today, watch for a retest of yesterday's lows, which are around 2263. If we break down really below the 2260 level, my next target is this rising 50-day exponential moving average, which is going to keep going up. But I expect us to really test to come in possibly around the 2245 to 2250 level. Keep in mind that we have not tested the 50-day moving average since the election. We were below it into the election. You see the big gap up after election results, and then we've remained above it. So if we do continue lower, I would not be surprised to see us retest that level. Let's switch over real quick to the NASDAQ, because we've talked repeatedly the last 2 days about this wedge formation. Let me zoom in here. We retested it yesterday. We're now breaking lower in the NASDAQ. We still officially need a close to trigger this below this rising magenta support line. Watch today for a potential retest of yesterday's lows. And then if we break through it and then close down there, this is definitely triggered. Yesterday's lows were 50.94 and a half in the NASDAQ futures. If we do, watch for my next target to be the flattening out 21-period exponential moving average, and then finally the rising channel line lower. As we go, we'll update any other levels while we go in further path chats. That's all I have for you right now, Bob. Back to you.
Thanks, everybody. Again, Money Path Podcast. You can find it at iTunes or pathtradingpartners.com. And again, reach out to us from our support email there if you want us to cover anything specific. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for listening.